We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Monday to you, and welcome back to the extras. Hope y'all are having a great holiday weekend. Good Memorial Day today, as we honor those who gave their lives in sacrifice of service. See a few people in the chat already. I didn't know if anybody'd be around or not. It's Memorial Day, but hey, we missed Friday, so I had to do it. I had to be here. So, looks like Crooked Orchid was in there first. I don't know. Nance must be out doing stuff. He was riding earlier, so he's probably doing that. It's still light out, so it's a good time for that. It's a good day for that. If you are on the East Coast, the Memorial Day weekend kickoff to summer has been kind of brutal. A little cold, a little rainy. Not exactly what we're looking for on the day that we open the pools. But, you know, that's all right. Becky was in there second. KO says, hey, that beach, Becky, that's right. Becky just got back from Myrtle Beach, recovering from her vacation. This was the first week back to work. That's always the roughest one. Becky says, I was just at Costco yesterday. Awesome. I need somebody to be my Costco liaison here, because I am a Costco amateur. I don't know what what the real advantages are. I still in life have never gotten a grocery store membership before, and I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know why anyone has a grocery membership. So I've been trying to look into which of these places is the best. You know, there's 3 big ones. And Costco seems like the one that's special. Like everybody is talking about Costco. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. I definitely have seen some weird stories. Some lawsuits are happening. I got some crazy stuff. But before we get to that, we did have some cake news over this past week. I don't know if I have my sounds going here. Amy Robinson. There it is. Yes, Amy Robinson covered the recent cake drama. If you want to stay up on all things cake. This one I thought was crazy, and it's she's like throwing accusations at Bethany Frankel, this small cake baker. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Here we go. So, that was pretty... I was not expecting... You know, Bethany Frankel is, highly regarded on the internet, so I was not expecting to hear any shade being thrown her way, so, I wanted to check out a little bit of that Amy story real quick.
There is this cake company called Sugar High, right, up here. She came on and she was like, I'm going to tell you guys a story on basically like why influencers suck and what we've had to deal with in our cake business. And this is interesting because there's been a lot of influencers getting things for free and then not crediting where it's actually come from. There's been a lot of it. Some people are just a bit like, man, I'm so over these conversations. I think that they hold a lot of importance because it highlights just the greed and the fact that if you're an influencer or a celebrity or whatever and you're getting something for free, if you can't even be bothered to tag the business out of courtesy.
I have debated telling this story for so long. I have a story about Beth.
So what I'm getting here is that this woman made a cake for Bethany and somebody says they didn't pay. I don't know. So if you want to check that out, and here she talks also about this viral dot cake thing that's happening on TikTok right now, which I haven't really followed, and then something about the Driscoll berries controversy, something. So if you want to check that out, check out Amy's video. The viral dot cake has influencers acting feral for a mediocre sprinkle sponge. That's funny. But okay, so I am not familiar too much with the Costco lore and everything, but one thing I do know about Costco is about the hot dog. Okay, so I found a bunch of people trying these hot dogs. I get it, it's $1.50. You know, there's like some story with the CEO where he I don't know. The former CEO said, don't raise the price of the hot dogs, whatever. So he releases this weird video, and this guy has a theory about that.
Yeah, I just realized the whole Costco being like, we're never raising the price of our hot dogs past $1.50 is kind of like a hilarious bullshit psyop. Let me explain. I watched one of the videos of the CEO, and I'm not trying to like shit on Costco. Costco rules, shout out hot dogs, they're cheap, that's fucking sick. I'm not trying to shit on them, but the CEO, he was recording one of those videos where he was like, you know, kind of like everyone's doing their version of the McDonald's CEO video. Records the video, eats a hot dog, is like, yeah, this hot dog fucking rips. And then he's like, we're never gonna change the price. Look at my cat real quick. Anyway,
he said, look at my cat real quick.
The price past $1.50, and like everyone sees that and they're like, that's why Costco fucking rules. But I just like looked up how much like hot dogs and hot dog buns cost at Costco, and if you were like as a customer to buy the hot dogs and hot dog buns, you're running like 90 cents per dog, and that's dog in bun. You know, if you were to get that on your own at Costco, you're running about per hot dog, per glizzy, lot.
So he's saying you can actually just buy hot dogs and buns at Costco and get it cheaper than the $1.50. But the $1.50, I think the $1.50 includes the Pepsi. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I'm pretty sure the $1.50 includes a Pepsi with it.
And loaded, you're doing about 90 cents. And then you got to imagine Costco, you know, on their own it's probably way cheaper for them to do the whole fucking fully loaded glizzy. So you're looking at, later bro, you're looking at like, you know, 100% profit. You're looking at like solid margins on that hot dog. So like the whole, we're never going to raise our price is like such a brilliant psyop to like trick you into thinking Costco's like the sickest ever, which they kind of are. I've watched some stuff about Costco and they're pretty sick, so I'm not trying to take that away, but the hot dog thing in and of itself is it's a pretty sick way to trick you into thinking they're doing something like that's super for your benefit, and it just kind of isn't. You know what I mean? They're still making pretty good money off of it.
Well, and like,
but anyway, no shade on Costco. I just thought about that.
I think it definitely is shade on Costco. But hang on just a second. I just feel like, okay, actually I have the video he watched. Hold on. So let's see. Maybe he's right.
Thank you very much. Take care. $1.50 for this hot dog? The hot dog price will not change as long as I'm around. Amazing. Amazing quality, amazing value. That's $1.50 well spent.
Are you gonna have another one at your next building you go to?
Absolutely.
I doubt that very much.
One take wonder.
I can do whatever you want. You want to do it more?
No, you're good.
I get a hot dog.
He did, he did a lot better than the McDonald's CEO did, I feel like. At least he ate the thing. He didn't look like he was gonna die, but, like... I don't know, man. I'm not sold on the Costco hot dog thing. Here, hold on. I thought this was funny. A guy did pay... Nugget says lies, lies, lies. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he's really eating these hot dogs. But this lady did. She compared the Costco and the Sam's hot dog, which I feel like might be the most... welcome, by the way, Nugget Man. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. She's comparing quite possibly the most important factor between Sam's Club and Costco, so
Costco
I need to
versus
know.
Sam's Club hot dog edition.
Already?
It's about time I compared
look how much bigger the Costco one is. Alright.
Costco's hot dogs to Sam's Club's. So
This
let's
is
get
Morgan Chomps on TikTok. I love that name. That's great. $1.50, baby.
Alright, so this is Costco's hot dog.
She didn't show the price at Sam's.
This hot dog is over $1/4 of a
Oh.
pound, and it's all beef. And it's
Oh,
got
wow.
this nice sesame seed bun. And
Quarter
now for
pound is
Sam's
a
Club's
huge
hot
hot dog.
This hot dog is just $1/4 of a pound, so a little smaller, but it's also all beef. And it's on this nice soft bun. Costco's
carrying a
is $1.50,
scale
while
around?
Sam's Club's is $1.38. And as you can see, Costco's hot dog is a bit longer. At least the hot dog is, maybe not so much the bun. I'll try these.
Nugget says, aren't they the same company? Walmart and Sam's Club are the same company. Costco is their own separate thing.
On their own first, and then we'll get to dressing them up. Let's try Costco's first.
Has a sesame bun? Okay. I didn't know it had a sesame bun. That's a
I
big
really
hot
like
dog,
the taste
though.
of the hot dog itself. It's a little salty, but in the best way. It helps bring out the flavor. And then that with the soft sesame bun. it's
I
great
don't know
flavor
how
and
you're eating
texture-wise.
just a
Alright, and
hot
now
dog
Sam's
in a
Club's.
bun. Like, oh, wow. I
feel
hope
like
she has
Sam's
a
Club's hot
drink.
dog
Lord have
itself has a little
mercy.
bit more fat to it, so I think that makes it just a little juicier. And also, Sam's Club's bun is sweeter than Costco's. It's not quite
Sweeter.
Hawaiian style, but it is.
I don't know
sweeter.
if I need a
now let's
sugar
dress these
bun
up.
for
now
a
they're
hot
nice
dog,
and classy.
dude.
All right, so at Costco they have onions. So on this one I have ketchup, mustard, and onions. Then at Sam's Club they have sauerkraut. So this one has ketchup, mustard.
Side note, I really appreciate the editing. Obviously, she did multiple takes with the plain hot dog and the loaded hot dog, and she stitched it all together perfectly right there. That was a nice little trick.
and sauerkraut. Now let's try Costco's again.
Okay. See, that's better. There's
I just
stuff
love
on it.
onions on a hot dog. It
You
gives
gotta
it
have
that
some
classic
stuff on
ballpark
it.
Taste. Now I really love onions, but I also love sauerkraut. So let's try Sam's
Okay.
Club's.
Why are they doing sauerkraut? I don't know. Is that a mandatory
The
thing?
sauerkraut just works so well with the sweeter type of bun. Overall, I don't feel like
Okay.
these hot dogs are that different. It's not
Look
like
how
one
much-
is astronomically
Hold
better
on.
than the other.
Look how much the hot dog hangs out of the bun. Like, why are they shorting us on bun, or are they giving us extra dog? What's happening here? I don't know.
If I absolutely had to pick which one's my favorite, I think it's Costco's, just because I like the sesame seed bun and the fact that they have onions. But if you can't get a Costco hot dog and you can only get a Sam's Club one, you're not missing out. Sam's Club's is still a really great option. And you gotta give it to Sam's Club for
Sounds
theirs
like-
being 12 cents
yeah,
cheaper.
where's the
It's a little
mozzarella?
petty, but it's
Exactly.
funny. So now you'll have to
Exactly.
let me know
You need
if
the
you had
mozzarella
both,
on there.
which one do you prefer? Costco versus Sam's
To me, she was trying to be neutral there, but it sounded like her preference was the Costco. You know, like you could settle for the Sam's Club, I guess, if you like that sugar bun and sauerkraut on there. But yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, this person, she has a 3D printer. And when you give somebody a 3D printer, you never know what they're going to do with it. She made herself a special attachment for her Costco hot dog because it's such a
Back at
ritual.
Costco with my hot dog tray.
This is Roar Its Page on TikTok. And she has made, it looks like it clips onto the cart, and it has a cup holder for the fountain drink, and then a little space for the hot dog here. But it looks like
that I 3D printed. It holds my ween and my sody.
Hold on.
I come once a week. I get a
What?
ween and a sody. But I heard a rumor
sody.
that my Costco had new hot dog buns, and sure enough, there's new buns. Now I know
new
this
buns.
kind of looks
Okay,
like the
so
old bun that
the
had
so the
bird seed on
sesame
it,
bun is
but this one actually has
new.
sesame seeds. So I think this is a step up. However, we have a lot of meat hangover here. Costco.
Right?
Are we not measuring?
Yeah.
Who's in charge
No,
of
I think
the hot dog bun department?
I think that
Because
just makes the
I'm
hot
very
dog
grateful
look
that you
bigger.
switched from the birdseed bun to the sesame seed bun, but look at all that! Look at all that extra ween. Am I supposed to just eat that raw? Just raw dog the ween, no bun? The bun is the vessel.
The bun is
For
the
the meat.
vessel. Yeah, I agree. But that's a lot of bun. That is a really big hot. I mean, they're both a quarter-pound hot dog is absolutely enormous. I don't know how big is like a normal hot dog like you get in a package. It's not that big, right? It's like a quarter pound. Or I'm so stupid. I don't know. They just the ones that that come in the package seem like a quarter the size of these. So I guess that'd be a quarter of a quarter pound. 1 ounce, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about that. I should have looked up the standard size of hot dog. But this person though, she says that the hot dog is good and you need to get it.
If you go to Costco and don't get a Costco hot dog, did you even go?
Okay, so Nugget says extra ween on too much bun. I need KO here to comment. I know. Where does she go? She's missing out on the fun party. So that's that's Miss Rachel Ramsey. But it seems like the Nugget says I feel wiener weird. I feel like they're laying it on a little thick with the wiener puns. in the TikToks here. But also it seems like the hot dog is like an essential part of the trip here. So it seems like a big factor. I'm not really convinced by the CEO's tasting of the dog, but hey, I appreciate him at least eating one and not looking like he was gonna die. But a lot of people, are making these like haul videos of, yes, so essential. Exactly. I don't know how you're shopping on an empty stomach. And Costco knows this. They're actually doing you a favor. But watching these hauls that these people do makes me think that I don't need a Costco membership because I would never buy this much food at once. It's only 2 people I'm buying for, so it's like, this all seems crazy. But I don't have kids. I know kids eat a lot, so this is a family of 3 and her haul from Costco.
An absolutely massive Costco haul.
This is Josie Swan on TikTok. Massive Costco haul.
For a family of 3. Likes to focus on clean ingredients, whole foods, but also likes to snack and loves.
Family of 3, I think, means her husband, and 1 child. Clean ingredients is like a common theme among all of these videos.
So here's the haul. This is going to have absolutely.
I refuse to show my receipt. I also refuse to show my receipt. You know, though, they're crazy about the membership thing, like the showing the membership, whatever. They have like I don't know. I didn't look at the actual thing, so I don't know if there's a picture of you on the membership card. Maybe Becky can tell us. I don't know if there's a picture of you on the membership card or if the computer screen has a photo of you that they like surreptitiously take. and have like a file photo of what you look like, but they will not let people in even if you're using someone else's membership. Like, you can't take your parents, you borrow your dad's membership or whatever. You're not allowed to do it. It's crazy.
2 small watermelons, since I never have enough room to store an entire watermelon. Tartar oranges, orange juice, marinara sauce.
This is like,
I'm too lazy to make my own.
that's
and
like,
we go through a lot of money.
see, I would be freezing so much of this stuff. This would all be in the freezer.
I couldn't resist. Next, we got these
Rotisserie chicken, I've heard. Now,
these Annie's things. I got
we'll
one.
get to the chickens in a second. Those chickens are $4.99, okay? And they're nice and hot, ready in the store. It's very tempting.
Pecan chips, air fruit rolls,
The bags of chips are like,
maple syrup, lettuce.
that's the size of a
I
trash
literally
bag.
pre-made meals. However, the chicken Alfredo was calling my name. 2 packs of these. I know these are also not the best for you, but we're obsessed with them.
Okay.
From Go. Uncured nitrate-free Black Forest ham and some corn on the cob because it's basically summer. I am kind of disappointed because Costco.
It's basically summer. Yeah, I got that corner on the cob. I love it. Let's see this produce. I want to see if it looks good.
But you gotta make do, especially.
Okay, the bananas look good.
Bananas, raspberries, tomatoes. Saw these little Annie's Neapolitan crackers.
I
Gotta
mean,
do them in the car right home.
I thought we were eating clean. Why are we getting crackers? I say as I drink my high noon.
Blueberries.
Okay, a quarter ton of blueberries, dude. Oh my. Okay, these packages are enormous. I don't know if I could.
As am I.
Like, I just feel
Strawberries, not
I
organic.
see tons of food waste is happening. There's no way 3 people are eating all of those blueberries and strawberries, unless you maybe you make smoothies
Bacon,
a lot.
we've been
I don't know.
Bacon lately, and I always get uncured meat, like deli meat.
Okay. Does that mean it's healthy bacon?
I also saw this chicken pad thai stir fry,
Okay.
and I said,
All right.
an easy dinner one night.
Yeah, sure. See, I like this. I like the I don't have to do a lot of things to make it type of meal.
Call me crazy, but these are just.
See, there you go.
I'll never
I mean, that looks delicious, but again, I don't know if that's clean eating. Nugget says, I'm disappointed when I buy all the food and I gotta do work when I get home.
That's a massive Costco
Dude,
haul
for
as
real.
a
Like, you.
Mainly crunchy, but semi-crunchy mom because I love food and love
She
snacks.
said, mainly crunchy, but semi-crunchy mom. I don't know what that means, but, I don't know. Crunchy. I guess, is that like crunchy granola? Like you're like a naturist? I have no idea what crunchy means. Semi-crunchy. Crunchy / semi-crunchy mom. I wish Meech was here to explain to me what a crunchy mom is. But yeah, when you go Nugget, going to Costco or something like that, all those boxes are huge. It's a full workout when you get home. Like, if you buy soda at Costco, it's like a pallet, right? I just, hold on. I want to figure out what Crunchy Mom is.
That's a massive Costco haul as a mainly crunchy, but semi-crunchy mom because I love food and love to snack. And, you know.
Crunchy means you like to snack?
And I
What
gotta
is
keep
she
my family
doing?
happy. So.
I don't know what's happening. Okay. All right. She's crunchy. I don't know what that means. If you know, leave it in the comments. Now this person, they only get meat from Costco. So they have I guess a meat haul. So I mean, I don't know if you're getting a good per pound price on this compared to a regular grocery store, but it's certainly a lot of food, and you could freeze that meat, and it'd be fine. Why does it look gross? I don't know. I don't like this. She's saving that money, though. She even got the little thump, thump, thump thing like all of the, restockers. Okay. See? Look at that, dude. Got the little labels and everything. I like those steel trays for the freezer. I gotta get some of those for the deep freeze. That's genius. Nice work. See, that's awesome. Good job. That is very efficient right there. Nugget Man says, go to a real farm. I agree. Yeah, there are a few places not far from me where it's a slaughterhouse and you can just go and you can buy like a quarter of a cow or half of a cow or a pig or whatever you want. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that's the way to go with this kind of stuff, because then you know what you're getting and what you're not getting. Now this girl, she did a haul. I feel like it was made just for me. This is a haul for people who hate cooking.
If you hate cooking but still want to feed your family high-protein meal, this Costco haul is for you. Our Instacart order just got in.
This
Let's
is
get right
Hinder
into
Lane
it.
on TikTok.
Chicken burrito bowls. This is my lunch. I eat one of these every single day.
Okay, that looks good.
We have the real good
I like
chicken
that.
tenders, very high protein.
I don't know about chicken tenders, but sure. Cheers.
Boiled roasted chicken and Swift. These are fantastic for lunch.
Nugget Man says, go to a real farm, best quality, best price. Yeah, I think so too, because man, these prices are getting crazy now. So if you can buy in bulk at those places, you are really saving, because you're paying the per pound price over the course of the whole animal rather than for individual cuts. But yeah, oh yeah, he says I love local butchers. Yeah, there's a couple in the city, but it's kind of, butchers are far away from me, but I can get to a slaughterhouse pretty quick. So but okay, so here, I'll let her finish.
This salmon takes 30 minutes to make. I throw it in the oven. They can tear it up for dinner.
Okay, look at that. So the salmons have a little like a butter, like seasoned butter sitting right on there. You just take this pan and throw it right in the oven, and that's it.
This is that enchilada, also again easy.
Enchilada,
oven,
done.
Minutes, it's ready to go for dinner. Tacos are actually new to our rotation. This is the second time we're getting them. I have a family of 6, and these tacos
taco pack?
All of us,
dude,
these as well.
I want that.
I'm obsessed with this particular chicken teriyaki, and I usually eat this with some rice on the side. I've seen this mac and cheese in all my meal preps. We tear these mac.
That says $14.96 for that big thing right there, for that giant mac and cheese. That's actually that's a good price.
He loves this brown rice ramen noodles.
Okay.
I was shocked when I told you can
oh
get
my gosh.
wild goat meat from Costco. It's $90.
Look at that,
like
dude.
15 pounds of
That's a
goat
huge
meat.
box
And
of goat meat.
It's incredible. Of course, we have frozen shrimp or fresh ground turkey, and it's 93% lean and 7% fat. What I will consider to be the best turkey bacon, and I will argue with anyone. Some sandwich meat for the kids.
Columbus turkey bacon. I've never heard of that.
And fire bone broth is fantastic. I actually use this in my rice, so that my rice has a little bit more protein in it. I have 4 kids. Fries pretty much go with every meal. Kodiak, power cake, waffle meat is a must in our house. Speaking of high protein breakfasts, we pretty much add egg whites to any breakfast that we make. He also makes our eggs.
Okay, so this Kodiak power cake is this protein waffles. Why does everything have to have protein? Nugget Man says this looks great. Yeah, I agree. I love this idea. These like skillet things where the food's already made and it's just in the tray and you just have to put it in the oven and take the lid off. I love this.
Last a little longer.
I might go to Costco just for this. Look at all those waffles. What are you I want to know a price on this. Okay, so we got 120 waffles here. A normal box of waffles I think has 8 or 10, right? I don't buy waffles a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 waffles in a regular box. So there's you bought 120 How big is your freezer?
No one is about to make fresh waffles. These right here, we feel like making multiple Instacart orders, so I just got a couple of our favorite fruits.
I feel like waffles are a kind of thing where you could just make a bunch of them on a waffle maker and just freeze them yourself. But I don't know. I guess this is for lazy people. It's the I don't want to cook haul, so I guess I'm off there. Nugget Man says scam protein marketing is whack. I agree. I mean, everything that there's inherently just a couple grams of protein in, now everybody wants to be like, look, now with added protein, because everyone's on like Wegovy and stuff.
Berries, of grapes, oranges, bananas. I love mangoes. I grew up in Congo.
A lot of fruit. I love this. Those tray things just blew me away. I think that's what I want.
My husband loves
Oh my god, dude, that's way too many chips. I feel like I just should not have that many Oreos near me at any time.
I unfortunately put my husband on to Poppy. Now he's more obsessed than I am. So when Costco came out with this entire pack of poppies, I said thank you very much because I'm sick and tired of sharing my poppies. And then of course we had a few things to refill.
I'm not a fan of the poppy, the
I actually use this for my
vinegar
skincare
drinks.
as well, and I feel like they're a replica of that skincare towel they were trying to make us buy out of a box. Of course, some tissue paper as well. Now it's time to get my husband to come put all this food away because who's going to...
Oh, look, see, Nugget, just like you were saying, she's like, I'm gonna have my husband put all this food away. Because, yeah, that's a chore right there. Look at all that stuff. Nice kitchen, by the way. But, yeah, I love those trays you can just throw right in the oven. That's a brilliant idea right there. This woman did a haul for $500.
Costco haul for a family of 4 living in Hawaii, $500 budget.
$500 of food looks like, because a lot of these people don't put how much money they spend. Nugget Man says I could eat an entire pack of Oreos. Yeah, like the store pack with 3 rows. I'm there with you, dude. If I had like a half gallon of milk right there, I'd be ready. Okay, she's going pretty hard. She's getting like pretty much everything. Everything she sees. I don't know. Dude, that's so much butter. What is... Oh! Dude, I feel like it's stupid to, like, I missed the boat on Costco. Like, I can't as an adult man go into Costco and every time I walk around an aisle be like, whoa, look how big this package is. Like a freaking child, you know? Like, I feel like I can't do this anymore. I've missed the boat. How do you have just one cart for $500?
Okay, obviously was not budgeting for the rinse kit, but we definitely needed it because this is how much sand is in our car on a regular basis.
I don't know what a rinse kit is. But our total at the end
was $635.69.
Ooh, okay. $635.69. That looked like a lot of food, so that's not surprising that it's $700. But I don't know, dude. I would never go and spend that much money, so I just... But there is an entire just ecosystem of creators on TikTok and on YouTube that all they do is create content based around Costco. Like what food, what this person focuses on what, you know, good foods there are to eat there. She claims to be a nutritionist, but the people in the comments
This is everything I got at Costco for the week as a functional nutritionist and mom of 2 who focus on eating whole foods most often, but is not afraid to eat other things. I consider myself to be a semi-lazy mom who still
what
cares,
is a
but I'm not
functional
about to go to 3 different
nutritionist?
stores to get what I need.
Do you have a degree?
Here, even if it doesn't mean getting the highest quality things, and then about once a month I go to Sprouts or Kroger to get other things that I might need. First off, grabbing a big bag of these avocados, which will last about 2 weeks. People think of avocados as being a really good source of fat,
Hold on,
which they
2
are, but
weeks
they're also a really great
for
source
an
of fiber, which is
avocado?
great for
Are
the
you
gut. I
sure?
grabbed a box
Have
of
you
these
had
mangoes
one
just
on?
because I thought my girls would like to have them now that they're kind of coming in season.
I don't know if she's had
I completely messed up on my
avocados
filming, but I
before.
grabbed 3 bunches of bananas.
You might get one and it's like not ripe for 5 days, but then it's only ripe and ready to eat for about 15 or 20 minutes. And then you have to throw it away.
I've been loving this Power Greens mix instead of just spinach, and it's a smaller container so I can get through it a little bit easier. About every week to every other week I get a fresh green vegetable, and so green beans it was this week. There's been so much debate around getting organic versus non-organic.
See, like, that's enormous, dude. That's so many berries. What are we doing?
Berries on my videos, and I
could eat an entire pack of Oreos. I could not eat an entire pack of berries.
get non-organic berries. It's so hard to know what the right thing to do is, but I would rather save my money on berries.
That is
and
so
get
many
higher quality
strawberries
proteins and healthier snacks. At the end of the day, we're all just doing our best, and so every single week I get these cucumbers and True Story deli turkey, and both me and my daughters like to wrap the deli turkey around the cucumber for like a little
maybe she has like
stocking up on these whole carrots. I prefer the whole carrots over the baby carrots because the baby carrots have been basically processed and dunked in
baby
a
carrot
solution,
evil.
so I'm just avoiding that.
Actually, I'm gonna disagree with you, ma'am, because baby carrots are just as healthy and nutritious as regular carrots. The reason that they're like that is because they use the ones that are broken or damaged that people wouldn't buy, and they cut the bad parts off. That's why they're baby carrots. So if you consume them, you're actually helping to reduce food waste. So I definitely disagree with her on the baby carrots there.
Always have apples on hand, and these are the cheapest apples. They happen to be organic, so I'm grabbing those. About every week we get a flat of the fillets. I prefer the fillets.
Nugget says, I hate eating non-ripe foods, right? Like you're getting 16 avocados that are rock hard. Like, what are you doing with that?
Over any other cut because I feel like there's less fat, so they're better for leftovers. This is my first time buying lump crab. I kind of wanted to make a crab salad to eat on for lunch throughout the week. This crab meat has...
See, I feel like people who are nutritionists can't just make a list of foods that are good to get. They have to also talk down to you about how what you eat is bad and what they eat is better.
Has way better, more straightforward ingredients rather than imitation crab, which just has a lot of sketchy ingredients in it. So I feel good about that. These pre-made hard-boiled eggs have been a recent staple in our house. Eggs are the only protein source that have 100% bioavailability, meaning...
Hold on. Are you sure you're getting 100% bioavailability from a pre-packaged, pre-boiled, hard-boiled egg? Ma'am, you're buying a metric ton of eggs. Why don't you just boil some of those? I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on her. I'm just curious why we're buying pre-made hard-boiled eggs. That seems like, I don't know. It's sketchy. A bag of eggs? Would you buy a bag of eggs? I don't know. We have a very overweight possum. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You'd have plenty of food for the possum. He would be at that trash can just waiting after.
You are getting all the protein that egg has. And if you're getting a high quality egg like these organic pasture raised eggs, the nutrients in them are insane. These are my favorite non-toxic dish.
The nutrients in them are insane.
Washer tablets. They don't have any plastic on them, and they grabbing my weekly coconut water. I like to add an electrolyte packet to this coconut water for optimal hydration. Okay, here's that True Story deli turkey that I get every single week.
Are you drinking
ingredients are turkey
water out
salt,
here, or are you
your
drinking
kids
coconut
and yourself are going to
water?
grabbing a bag of these Jackson's anti-inflammatory chips. The only
Nugget says
potatoes,
lazy, ma'am. Very lazy,
I only buy
lady.
this popcorn when it's on sale because we can eat it through, and the ingredients in it are not that bad, but it does have sugar in it. I saw that these Once Upon a Farm pouches were on sale. I don't typically buy them when they're not on sale, just because I feel like they are a little spendy, and if you have kids, you know that pouches are a hit or a miss. But I do love that these have probiotics added into them, and they are still dairy free. I've been stocking up on the Kinder's barbecue sauce when it's...
All right. I don't know how much I can stand of the nutritionist haul, but I appreciate the perspective. I don't know. It seems like there is a lot of healthy things to eat there. This person is kind of a different creator. They're what you might call a prepper. And they say Costco is great for stocking up for emergencies. I guess this is like a trailer to a movie or something. So they're just showing like how cheap it is to stock up on basics. And I thought this was cool because they actually show the prices on stuff. No one else is showing prices for some reason. Nugget says, should the missus be adding electrolytes to the bird bath? It is what plants crave. So yeah, it looks like she's finding a lot of stuff that is really cheap. I mean, so yeah, that's great. Definitely, even if you're not a prepper, those are some good deals right there. And this girl is kind of touching on what I was talking about earlier. Like, why can't we just use if our parents have a membership, why can't we just use theirs?
Costco only, so if you're not Costco, keep scrolling. Why can't I use my mother-in-law's card or my mom's card to get in there? I tried to use it one time and they literally turned me away at the door. They were like, no, it's not your membership.
No.
Just let me in.
I like her pouting about not being able to get into Costco. Just pay the money.
And I feel like let me in, please. I want to spend money. I just I can't afford another subscription, you know, another bill that comes out. All right. Think about it, Costco. Think about let me in.
Just
think about it. Just consider it.
I feel
okay?
you.
I'll buy stuff.
I'm
not adult enough to get the membership quite yet.
I'm with you there. I feel the same way. But also, you know, the basic membership I think is only $60, and then the regular membership is $110 or something. But if you get the $110 one, they will cut you a refund back of if you don't save $110 over the course of the year, they'll send you a check for the difference. So that's kind of your insurance for getting the $110 membership. So I feel like you're spending the money either way, especially if you're buying for a family, but I don't know. Now, one other thing too is that the Kirkland brand is a huge thing. That's Costco's store brand. This guy has a clip of
from Italy. This is Italian cheese, and you know it because it's a product of Italy.
He says,
and it comes from Formaggi Zanetti. That is the biggest exporter of Italian
Costco's
Parmigiano Reggiano. So
Kirkland
it is exported here
brand.
from Italy, and it's controlled by them. There's actually this right at the top here. It says certified
It's
by a
real
control
stuff.
body, authorized by the competent ministry, Italy. This is the real stuff, the Kirkland brand cheese.
Kirkland brand sells $86 billion a year. Just Kirkland.
As you walk through Costco, you get a sense of how big Kirkland is, but you don't even know the half of it. In my investigation, I found out just how big it, and by the way, look, I mean, Kirkland is everywhere. You can't avoid it. $86 billion in revenue. Let's get out of the main aisle here. $86 billion in revenue. Let's go this way. $86 billion in revenue last year alone. That makes Kirkland, not Costco. Costco's even bigger. Kirkland only, bigger than Lowe's, selling more than Procter & Gamble, bigger than Nike, bigger than Netflix. I mean, Costco makes $254 billion. Kirkland makes up a third of that revenue.
Well, but I think it's because you can't buy just one pack. You have to buy a metric ton of each of their things, so they're kind of guaranteeing the high sales by
and
just
they have
having
over
these
300
massive
products.
packages.
Over 300 products. And actually, Costco has come out, including, we're going to talk about clothing and the lawsuit from Lululemon and what this means for the future of Kirkland. And how
Now, I don't know about the Lululemon lawsuit, but I do know about a couple of their lawsuits. Now, one is, hold on, I guess I can open this in. Okay, hold on. No, she says that, oh, this girl talks about the lawsuits. Here we go.
If you have a Costco membership, stop scrolling because this video is for you. Costco is facing two
Kirkland
massive lawsuits
versus
right
Amazon?
now.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one is disgusting.
I wonder
and
if
it's
they
about
beat
their $4.99
Amazon
rotisserie
Basics.
chicken. Testing showed that about 16% of their chicken tested positive for salmonella, and Costco still put it on the shelves. The second one is because they falsely advertised their Kirkland drinks. For example, their tequila was not 100% tequila. It was significantly less. This lawsuit is paying $250 or more and is no proof needed. We don't even have to show receipts because who even keeps the receipts? I filed.
Well, I mean, they have they probably have record of it. But there's actually two chicken lawsuits. Okay, so I did find the one she was talking about. Costco class action alleges $4.99 rotisserie chickens plagued by salmonella. Plagued. Plaintiff Lisa Taylor filed a class action lawsuit against Costco Wholesale Corporation, alleging that Costco knowingly sold chickens contaminated with salmonella. So yeah, that's a thing that's happening. I don't know. We don't need to read the whole thing. But then the other one is this Food and Wine magazine. The other lawsuit that they're facing has to do with the fact that the packaging on the rotisserie chickens says preservative free. Okay? Which would lead the average consumer to think that it is free from preservatives. But apparently it is not, and it contains 2 preservatives or something, and people are upset about that. I don't know. I don't know about the validity of either side of the lawsuits, but they are happening. But those chickens look so good, man. I don't know. I still want one. Even though it's got salmonella all over it. I don't know. Allegedly. Don't sue me, Costco. I'm not even a member yet. But I feel like every video on TikTok is actually just like an ad for Costco. Like this one, it just seems like... Hold on. Yeah, here.
Not buy anything from Costco until you know this secret. Hey, Costco.
This is... I don't know. He makes it seem no preservatives, just salt. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have time to sift through the details of it, but there are chicken lawsuits, so I don't know if they're actually valid though. The chickens didn't do anything. I'm not gonna hold it against the chickens. I love chicken, so. But this guy is like purportedly making a skit to show us the hacks of Costco. Nugget says, I love rotisserie chicken. Me too. Every time I go to the grocery store and I pass by those, I smell them. I'm just like, ugh. Like, dude, that's a meal for 2 people. Even the little, the small ones, like the little, what's that called? The Cornish hen or whatever. Even that is a good amount of food. But yeah, okay. So this guy seems, he wants us to think he's giving us the hacks, but I think it's just a secret ad.
I heard from some TikToker that Costco's Kirkland signature vodka is really just Grey Goose vodka. Yeah, that claim is completely false. But I will let you in on the secret that many Kirkland signature products are really just brand name products.
Why are you buttoning the top button
Costco's
and you don't have a
House
tie
Blend coffee is
on?
manufactured by Starbucks. I spend at least $10 a day at
okay?
Starbucks. That's gonna save me a lot of money. What else? Kirkland signature batteries are made by Duracell. Really? And those batteries are so cheap. And then
That's
once you
how
have
a
kids,
lot of
always buy
white
those
label
cheap
products
Kirkland
work,
signature
actually.
diapers.
They're
Those
made
diapers
in
are
the
made
same
by the same
places
company that
as-
manufactures
yeah.
Huggies. You're always
Yes.
saving me money, but where'd you learn this? I just follow Sam for all the ways to make and
Yeah. That's pretty common. But another thing that I really thought that was wild about Costco, I'm trying to find, is their refund policy. Okay? They will refund almost anything, and they basically have no limit as to how long it's even been since you did the refund.
I'm really gonna try to return it.
Since you originally bought the thing. Like, this is a 4-year-old couch that is broken, dirty, used. 4-year-old couch.
4-year-old fucking couch is back to Costco. You think they're gonna take it back?
This is such a cheap dad move. Nugget says Drew's fancy with the Cornish hens, farm living. Yeah, that's right. No, I have ducks. If I want to eat a bird, I have plenty outside. The manager has already clocked it. She's like, God, another TikToker with a couch filming me. I hate that we're filming the workers at these places.
Oh, they fucking took the couch back. I'm leaving it. I got a full refund, $900 back after 4 years. That's.
Dude. I get it. I get that you can do this, but I feel like we're taking advantage at this point. We're being a little dishonest here with the 4-year-old couch. Like, I think people are just doing it for the meme at this point. I don't know if it's even real. He could have faked the whole thing. Maybe they said no and he just filmed the shot with the receipt later. Nugget Man says, remember when Walmart had those weird returns, right? Yeah, like Walmart, they used to have a similar return policy where you could bring back almost anything, but they locked it down so quick, and I'm surprised that Costco hasn't done the same. Like this, here's another couch, 2-year-old couch, and this girl doesn't even
After
feel
2 years of
bad.
having our couch, we returned it to Costco for a full refund, and we're just as shocked as you are.
You have
We
a
initially
dog,
called customer
too?
service, letting them know there was a few tears and stains on the couch, and they said, not a problem.
Yeah.
We'll just give you a full refund for it and pick it up for you. And we were like, wait, what? And just like that, we got an email to schedule our pickup, and before we knew it, they arrived and took our entire couch with no questions asked. We're still...
You put it in the driveway? So you just buy a couch and you just have it for a couple years, and then you're like, I need a new couch. This couch is dirty, and then they give you your money back, and you just buy a new couch with that money? I don't understand.
Now, here's
What
the
are we
crazy part. We
doing?
assumed after having this couch for 2 years, we would either be offered a store gift card or a store credit, but no,
Yeah.
they let us know we would be getting it back in the original form of payment as a full refund. How crazy.
Wow.
Now we wait and see how long it takes to get a refund, and then once we get the refund, we already know.
Well, I
which
hope your
couch we're
card
gonna be
number
getting,
didn't
so we go
change,
and
right?
Purchase that, and then it gets delivered like next day. Sure
Yeah.
enough, we received the refund
Dude,
pretty much
what?
right away. Although it was bittersweet saying goodbye to our old couch,
She
everything
got the
happens
same
for a reason.
couch. What do you mean? Okay, I don't understand. I feel like this is taking advantage. I would be embarrassed after 2 years trying to return a couch regardless of their policy. 8,000 likes. Y'all, I used to work at Costco, and we accepted a 15-year-old mattress return. Costco's return policy is what keeps members, which is where they get most of their money from. Costco will do just fine, and they can afford the loss. Okay. So there's a supposed employee backing it up here. But I don't know, man. I still would feel bad. Doesn't feel right. Why are y'all mad she got a refund? I'm not mad. It doesn't feel right. I mean, maybe it is. It is a warranty. Yeah, like she says. So y'all are mad she used her warranty. I'm confused what the problem is. You know what? If that's it and you can just get a new couch every year, fine. But I don't know how they afford to do that if everybody does that. Like, that's the real thing. If everyone did this, it would not work. It would ruin it. So you're relying on the masses to not take advantage of something that's very easy to take advantage of because they don't question you whatsoever. Nugget says, surprising all mattresses have this same refund return policy, but nobody has the time to do this. No kidding. Yeah, I guess they do have a warranty. Yeah, you're right. Mattresses will come with like a 10-year warranty, and like 3 years later, you're getting rid of it. Yeah, you're right. It does come with a warranty. We're not using it. Use your mattress warranty, y'all. There's a little tip for you, you know? Save you some money. We'll see if the
Thanks
button
for the
works.
20 bandos.
There you go. Save you some 20 bandos. Get a free furniture and mattress. You could get a new bed and a new couch every year and never pay for it. You pay for it one time and you just keep replacing it with Costco. I don't know. I guess it's what they want. But I mean, this girl, she returns this vacuum.
Let's go return
and she
this
didn't even
$700
empty the
Dyson
canister.
from Costco. I got the vacuum all
Like,
loaded up
okay,
back there. I got my receipt.
I get it. It's an
We're on the way to
expensive
Costco,
thing.
And I'm hoping that this goes
It's a
smoothly. I've never
$700
returned a large
vacuum.
item to Costco,
But
and I'm
like,
not the one to abuse the return policy, but we've only had the vacuum for about a year and a half.
and
I will
half.
insert the footage here, but it keeps like malfunctioning. Like it just keeps stopping and going. I'll show you
to
Okay,
take it
see,
back.
so
I feel
this
like
is a
$700
legitimate.
vacuum should last more than a year and a half. We clean it out regularly. We take care of it.
Nugget says, and if you follow the fine print and write a letter every month, Drew. Yeah, exactly. Why stop it every year? We could get a new couch every month. Exactly. I'm going to redecorate my entire house every month from now on.
I don't know. We've just had bad luck with it, so we're...
I mean, I get returning it if the thing is broken and it's within the warranty policy, but you can't even empty the canister with dirt in it. I don't know. I didn't empty
I'm gonna take
the
it back to
canister.
Costco today. It's already really dark outside, but they took the vacuum back. Absolutely no problems at all. That is the beauty of getting things at Costco, is that if they break, they have such a good return policy. Let me know down in the comments if you would have done the same thing and returned it. I just feel like a vacuum should last longer than a year and a half in my...
Yeah, I think that is a justified return. Definitely not taking advantage. And that's the perfect situation for this return policy, and that's clearly what it's meant for, but I feel like a lot of people are taking advantage of it. But I feel like it feels more like a scam than a
How to
hack.
return anything at Costco. Hey Costco, I bought a couch 2 years ago, but I want to return it. 2 years ago? Sorry, our policy only allows 90 days after purchase. Yes, but I don't like the couch anymore. And you have 100% satisfaction guaranteed policy or my money back. There's no time restrictions, so I'd like to return it for a full refund. Okay,
See,
fine,
I feel like this
true.
has got to be a Costco ad. Faulty product versus ridiculous consumer. Yes, I agree. I agree. A little bit of both of those is going on in that situation. This girl, I don't know. I my opinion's changed. I feel like she's just doing an ad. But another part of the return policy is you can return something, even a food item, you can get a refund for it.
Costco
if
hack.
it goes on sale
It's probably
within
not news
30
to anybody
days
else,
of
but
you
did you know
buying
that
it.
if you buy something, I just got back from Costco. If you buy something at Costco and it goes on sale, like later on, within 30 days, you can actually
Do
get
you
a
have to
refund.
track
Okay,
it, or
so,
are
for
they going to
example,
do this automatically?
Baby Bell cheese just went on sale, like yesterday or today, for $5.36 off. I bought it a couple weeks ago. You can just go up to the counter, say that you bought something within the last 30 days that's now on sale, and you get your money back on
so
that.
you do have to go to the counter to
$5.36
initiate.
refund. And it literally just goes right back on your card, or if
I mean,
it's like
that's
a larger
cool,
amount,
but
you might get,
I don't think I'm going to track
in-store
prices
credit
like
or
that
something
after
like
I've
that, so you
already
can use
bought
it
a
immediately.
thing, you know?
But
who's tracking the price of an item they've already purchased? That just seems like you're only going to have disappointment in your life if you're tracking things like that. Oh, I paid $200 for this and now it's on sale for $180. Well, oh my god. How do you even live? I don't know. It's a cool policy, but again, like, if you have to do the legwork to get that refund, I imagine not a lot of people are getting that. But I don't know. A few people talked about how it's something like a cult, and this girl touched on that. She says it's a nightmare.
I don't think this is a safe space to do this, but I'm going to share some thoughts and opinions that I have.
This is
about
Brielle
Costco.
Jane.
One day
on
I
TikTok.
turned 24 and I looked around and everyone around me had a Costco membership, and not only did they have the membership, they
Same.
also brought it up almost like without a doubt in every single conversation ever. While I don't
Right?
mind this behavior, I do think it's interesting, and I wonder
I-
what are they getting from the Costco experience that I'm not getting.
I know exactly how she feels because people are talking about Costco all the time, and I feel like I'm not part of the conversation. Like the adults are talking in front of a kid, and I'm like, oh, well, not my turn to talk right now because I have no idea what you're talking about. Nugget Man says, if I buy a bundle of apples and one goes bad, I'm not feeling effed over. Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like we're really, something is wrong psychologically if you're tracking the price of blueberries you've already bought. That's just me. I don't know.
So unappealing visually. It's just giving warehouse, but not in a cute, fun warehouse way. Costco is a sensory nightmare. And I don't know how other people do not find this to be a sensory nightmare.
It is a
no matter where you're
warehouse,
standing,
yeah.
or somebody else who's trying to stand in the exact same spot as you. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, that parking lot is full and packed. There are lines going back down to the aisles. It's a very stressful experience.
Nugget says that's my life, Drew.
Evil overhead bright lights, loud. And additionally,
Mine too.
One, I don't cook, so that could make it less appealing to me because I don't like grocery shopping in general.
This
But
lady
even from,
seems
a general
fun. I like
supplies
her.
Perspective, it's just it feels less cost effective because I'm one person. And while I could buy some things in bulk, I don't necessarily have the
music
space
is a
just
little
for
loud.
48 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm starting to feel crazy because everyone around me is really, really into Costco.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. Gosh, that background music is so loud. I hope I don't get a copyright claim on that. Yeah, I agree. I definitely feel like I'm not. It's like a thing that I'm not a part of. Like I'm not in on the joke or whatever.
Can somebody please tell me, is Costco a cult, or do they just actually treat their employees really well? Everyone who works there just repeatedly says, it's great, the benefits are great, you should come work here. But there are no windows, and I've never seen them leave. Can somebody please tell
Is this recorded at the corporate office of Costco? I feel like this is just like I feel like this is a plant. This is a Costco ad. Now, I have heard they pay their employees really well. They take care of people and their families. You can actually make a living and have a career at Costco. The guy who is the current CEO, I'm pretty sure he started out as like a cart boy or stock boy or whatever you call it. Like I think he started out as like a low-level employee in the store and worked his way all the way up to CEO, which is awesome that they pull from within like that. So definitely big props to Costco, at least for that. Nugget says, I blame everyone else in my family if fruit goes sour before it gets eaten. Exactly. Be like, you know how much this kiwi cost? You know how many people sacrificed and drove overnight and flew overnight to get this piece of fruit here? By an unnatural miracle, you're able to eat this tropical fruit that grows nowhere within 1,000 miles of where you live, and we've allowed it to go bad in the fridge. I know exactly how it is. I give myself the same lecture every time any fruit goes bad in my fridge, because it's just, I feel like that's what's going to happen if you go to Costco. Your stuff's going to go bad. If you're not freezing everything, I don't know. Man. But this girl agrees on the customer cult.
What's something that's not a cult but borderline seems like one? Or it could be if it wanted to.
People with a Costco membership. I swear to God, everyone who has one talks about it all the time and then compares items that they bought from there.
I definitely get that, and I don't understand. I do know of one person that worked at Costco, but I can't confirm it. Okay. Well, I mean, it seems like it's a decent career. As far as retail jobs go. But I don't know. Like, should I take the plunge and join and get the membership?
I joined the Costco
She did.
cult, and
She
truly
joined the
is
cult.
everything that they said it was gonna be. The funny thing is,
This is
while the
Kelly's
lady was
Odyssey on
pitching her
TikTok. What's
sales,
up, Becky?
We were already gonna
How
get
you
a
doing?
membership, but she had to do what she had to do.
Yeah.
She's like, we like to keep it in each generation. You know, my kid is part of Costco now. My mom was a part of Costco, and it's just like,
Okay.
I understand. I understand
Yeah.
why, and I understand the perks. You can't be.
Oh, she's already
Like
fully drank
Sam's
the Kool-Aid,
could
dude.
never, would never
Yep.
be 100% satisfaction. Like, what do you mean? I can buy a
We were
couch
peer
and
pressured
return
into a
it in
Costco
year
membership and
once I
never
moved
used it. Wow,
because I didn't
Nuggets.
like it.
So did you cancel it? Did they send you the money back for the membership since you didn't use it?
Again, understand. They have travel, car insurance, they have pharmacy.
She's trying to sell us on it now. This is like...
They're just chipper. It's like...
She sounds like a zombie that just... Like a person that just got bit by a zombie and she's trying to convince us that she didn't get bit.
That show, what's that show called? Good Day or something? Oh, I can't think of it. The Good Place. It's like that. They're just like so chipper and willing to help. It's crazy. They have everything. I will be back and ordering multiple pizzas. Like, what do you mean a big box? An 18-inch pizza is delicious.
Pizza. A delicious pizza. Becky says, I go with my friend, and I just feel folks say Costco is just rude. Oh, okay. The customers at Costco are rude, or the staff. Like, it definitely, like, this girl seems like she's been indoctrinated fully into this cult now, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should be able to use each other's memberships. But I guess that's just me. I don't know. It seems crazy. Maybe I'll get a trial and see what's going on. But hey, I hope y'all had a great holiday weekend. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for hanging out. And I will catch y'all on Friday for the extras. Peace.